Hello YouTube! Today is my last day at home before I'm off to Tampa, Florida to get ready for my boxing match this Saturday, where I will be fighting Michelle Correa. And as you can tell, this is a little bit of a last-minute YouTube video, as usual. But that's because I just found out some very surprising news and I thought it'd be fun to share it with you guys. Now, I'm just gonna get straight into the tea because I literally have to pack for Tampa right after this video. So, as some of you guys may already know, Michelle and I were a very late addition to Creator Clash. Most of the lineup was decided about a year ago, and Michelle and I were added with about 2 months prior to be exact. It all started after my chess boxing fight, where Michelle and I had a brief conversation about how cool it would be to do a real boxing debut together. But unfortunately, there were no good opportunities for us at the time, so I put my boxing training on pause and returned back to my usual content, which is blundering my queen on Twitch and beefing with chess streamers on YouTube. And then out of the blue came an unexpected opportunity where Michelle and I's dream would come true, and we were offered a spot to fight in Creator Clash. Now, I was so excited that I just said yes. I did what I did best, and I made an impulsive decision because I thrive under pressure, or so I tell myself that. But I just said yes because I was honored to fight Michelle. She is truly one of the few women who does what she does on YouTube, and I knew she would be a real competitive opponent. I knew she'd have an edge because she is a professional athlete who's been doing this for several years now, but I thought based on our prior conversation, we probably have similar experience in boxing, so 2 to 3 months tops. Then, a few days ago, my viewers shared this tweet with me, and I was quite confused and surprised. Based on this tweet, it looked like Michelle had done an entire 12-week boxing training camp a year ago with an Olympic athlete as well. I didn't know what to think at first, so I reached out to Michelle because I realized I didn't really know how much boxing experience she actually had. So ring ring, call up the phone, talk to my amazing opponent. Not an awkward conversation to have at all. Really trying to keep it cool and not show any of the nerves. And it was true, she did do an entire 12-week boxing training camp a year ago and had actually been keeping up with boxing since then. Her training was part of a YouTube challenge that was never posted.
Earlier this year, I did a video where I trained like an Olympic boxer for 100 days.
Now I know to always stalk your prey. Now, I guess what happened is because of my absolutely flawless technique in Ludwig's chess boxing event, Michelle assumed I had a little bit more boxing experience, which was a fair assumption to make. Most of the participants who fought in that event had been training for about half a year. But as usual, I signed up for it with 6 weeks in advance. I literally made a video about how I learned how to box in 30 days. But I guess I should have specified that when I told her I was a beginner. So here I was, less than a week out until I'm supposed to fight someone way more experienced than I was. Literally, in a couple days, we are supposed to enter the ring, look each other dead into the eyes, face to face, and be ready to begin punching each other. Obviously, dropping out was not an option. Underdog or not, you don't have to believe me, I truly think I have what it takes to win. Since I started this boxing camp, I have literally been putting in every single hour that my body can handle. Probably because I'm looking at this fight as life or death, because I genuinely assume Michelle has what it takes to kill me if she wanted to. I have been training 7 days a week for multiple weeks now. I start my day at 7 a.m. with a couple hours of boxing training, and I end my night watching tape as the athletes do. My bedtime is 10 p.m., which means in LA you're not gonna have a social life, but some nights I get really crazy and I stay out past my bedtime because I will do a recovery activity like sauna and cold plunge, because every day you wake up and your body is in pain. And the only dates I go on is when I visit my physical therapist. This is honestly the most dedicated and disciplined I have ever been in my entire life. I was a competitive chess player for 10 years, and even when I was playing in nationals and training for the chess Olympiad, I did not have this type of schedule. My 21st birthday just passed a couple of days ago, and big 21, you wanna know what I did? I woke up 7 a.m., went to boxing, worked, did a plunge, and went to bed at 9 p.m. There was no drinking, there was no food, there was no celebration, and I'm okay with that because that's what it takes right now. On a more positive note, I am pretty proud of the fitness progress that I've made in just 2 months. I've always hated running, but now I actually enjoy it. Well, I'm lying to myself, but I don't mind it. I can run 3 miles at an average pace of 7 minutes and 45 seconds for many days in a row, and I've never been capable of that. I can even do pull-ups. And look, these arms may not look huge, but they've gotten stronger. I would flex, but I'm all bruised up from boxing, but that just means you're blocking with the right body part and not your face. I've also cut about 10 pounds since I started this journey, which for me was huge because I learned how to control some not very great habits like binge eating and emotional eating, but mark my words, once this is over, I swear to God, I will not eat another bowl of chicken and broccoli again. But it will all be worth it this Saturday, because I'm going into this event as if I've already won. Win or lose, I know that I've done literally everything possible I could to train as hard as I could, so there will be no regrets. Whoever wins, it's simply because they're the better fighter. So I will see you guys Saturday 15th, Amalie Arena, Tampa, Florida. You can watch the event here. It is pay-per-view, but it is all for charity, and hopefully next time I'll be back on this channel, I won't have a broken nose. See you guys after the fight.